Everything I need to know I learned in the forest. Questions and answers. Question 1. Trace the childhood experiences that shaped the author's interest in ecology. Answer. Vandana Shiva's father was a forest conservator and her mother was a farmer. Her ecological journey started in the forests of the Himalayas. She learnt most of what she knew about ecology from the Himalayan forests. Her mother had composed songs about trees, forests, and India's forest civilizations. Question 2. How does the scarcity of water, fodder, and fuel affect women? Answer. Scarcity of water, food, and fuel make women walk longer distances for collecting water and firewood, and it was a heavy burden on them. Question 3. What features of the Chipko movement does the author highlight? Answer. Vandana Shiva highlights 3 important aspects of the Chipko movement. First, it was a non-violent response to the large-scale deforestation that was taking place in the Himalayan region. Secondly, it was the peasant women who had come out in defense of the forests. Thirdly, these women knew the real value of forests and were convinced of the effects of deforestation on their life. Question 4. The real value of forest for women was: A. Timber from dead trees. B. Source of basic need. C. Springs and streams. Answer. B. Source of basic need. Question 5. List the activities of Vandana which she undertook after her involvement with the Chipko movement. Answer. Soon after becoming a volunteer for the Chipko movement, Vandana Shiva spent every vacation doing Padyatra documenting the deforestation and the work of the forest activists. Question 6. The conservation of biodiversity in agriculture leads to: A. An increase in the quantity of food production. B. Developing a variety of food grains. C. More quality food and higher nutrition. Answer. C. More quality food and higher nutrition. Question 7. Why is it important to change fossil fuel and chemical-based monoculture? Answer. Vandana started the Navdanya movement for biodiversity conservation and organic farming because it is the answer to the food and nutrition crisis. It also increases soil fertility and prevent environmental pollution and stop the wastage of natural resources. Question 8. What prompted the UN to initiate a discussion on the rights of Mother Earth? Answer. The United Nations General Assembly, inspired by the Constitution of Ecuador that has recognized the rights of nature and the Universal Declaration of the Rights of Mother Earth. Question 9. The conference organized by the UN General Assembly aimed at transforming the domination of: A. People over nature. B. Men over women. C. Rich over the poor. D. All the above. Answer. A. People over nature. Question 10. What, according to the author, is eco-apartheid? Why is it important to end this? Answer. Eco-apartheid is discriminating the nature of human beings. Man sees nature as separate and treats it unsympathetically. He forgets that he is a part of the environment and damages nature. Eco-apartheid must be stopped, otherwise nature will cruelly destroy us. If we protect nature, it protects us. Question 11. What event in human history marked the beginning of the separation of humans from nature? Answer. The Industrial Revolution marked the beginning of the separation of humans from nature. Question 12. How do the views of Caroline Merchant differ from that of Francis Bacon? Answer. It was Francis Bacon, popularly called the father of modern science, who said that science and scientific inventions not merely exert a gentle guidance over nature's course, but also have the power to conquer and subdue nature and to shake her to her foundations. In contrast with this belief, Caroline Merchant said that one does not readily slay a mother, dig into her entrails for gold, or mutilate her body. Question 13. What ideas of Tagore inspired the author to start Earth University? Answer. Rabindranath Tagore is India's national poet and a Nobel laureate. He started a learning center in Shantiniketan in West Bengal, India as a forest school. Because the forest is a source of knowledge and freedom, it was a source of beauty and joy. It also teaches us unity and compassion. It makes us think about the value of nature. Hence, Vandana got inspired by all these values of Rabindranath Tagore to start the Earth University. Question 14. In what ways are unity and diversity related to each other? Answer. The forest culture is a symbol of unity in diversity and is the basis of both ecological sustainability and democracy. The author asserts that unity and diversity are interrelated because diversity without unity becomes the source of conflict and contest, and unity without diversity becomes the ground for external control. Everything I need to know I learned in the Forest Comprehension 2. Question 1. How did the women led by Bachni Devi put off resistance felling of trees? Do you think it was effective? Answer. Bachni Devi led the resistance against her own husband who had obtained a contract to cut trees. When officials arrived, the women held up lighted lanterns in broad daylight and said to the foresters that they had come to teach them forestry and sang about the uses of forest in the form of songs. Of course, it was effective. Question 2. Why is it important to promote the biodiversity of intensive farming? How did the author achieve it? Answer. Vandana Shiva learned about biodiversity in the Himalayan forests and transferred those lessons learned to the protection of biodiversity on their farms. She started saving seeds from farmers' fields and then realized they needed a farm for demonstration and training. So, she started the Navdanya farm in 1994 in the Doon Valley located in the lower elevations of the Himalayan region of Uttarakhand province. She conserved and grew 630 varieties of rice, 150 varieties of wheat, and hundreds of other species. Biodiversity also helps to produce more food and nutrition per acre and reduces malnutrition and improves human health. Question 3. Rights of nature means A. The right of people to use nature. B. The duty of human beings to conserve nature. C. Preserving nature for self-protection. Answer. B. The duty of human beings to conserve nature. Question 4. What does the idea of the Earth University convey? How is it different from other universities? Answer. The Earth University promotes freedom for all species of the evolution to live. It also promotes the responsibility of humans to protect and preserve all the species on Earth. Humans have to think that all the species are equal to them and share food and water equally. It promotes the life and let life culture among all species. The Earth University stands apart from other universities because teaching does not take place within the four walls, but in the nature of the Navadhanya where participants practically participated with seeds and soil, and the students are farmers who learn popular courses of organic farming and agroecology and Gandhi and globalization. Everything I need to know I learned in the Forest Comprehension 3. Question 1. Tagore saw unity with nature as the highest stage of human evolution. Do you think consumerism and accumulation of wealth come in the way of realizing Tagore's vision of human evolution? Answer. Yes, I think conservation and accumulation of wealth comes in the way of realizing Tagore's vision of human evolution. Question 2. The conservation of biodiversity is the answer to the food and nutrition crisis. Discuss. Answer. Yes, I agree with the above point. If we conserve biodiversity, it will solve the problem of malnutrition and food crisis. Question 3. Conservation of diversity is crucial for the sustenance of both nature and human society. Discuss. Answer. Diversity helps to keep soil fertile and prevents soil erosion. Organic farming plays a dominant role in sustaining our growing population. Diversity solves the problem of nutrition crisis. It ensures the supply of basic needs of living beings like food, water, shelter, etc. Different trees, different species help humans in agriculture. In the same way, organic farming helps to conserve biodiversity. Organic farming is a natural farming where cow dung is used for the fertility of soil instead of chemical manures. It also protects other cattle, and there would be no wastage of raw materials because of cattle. Because in farming weeds are common, but the weeds become food for the cattle. It also avoids pollution. Forests also attract clouds and cause rains. Rains make our lives better with enough food and water. Diversity also builds good rapport between humans and animals. Question 4. In the light of this essay, how does one synthesize the wisdom of the past with the modern knowledge systems? Answer. Wisdom of the past is no less important than modern science. Despite the tremendous progress in science, we should be grateful to past knowledge. Because ancient methods were very scientific, so they preserved much of the nutrition in the food. Nowadays, chemical manures destroy the fertility of the earth and produce less nutritious food. So modern science has to go back for the past methods of cultivating land and getting the best yield. Everything I need to know I learned in the forest. Additional questions and answers. Question 1. Why did Vandana want to go to Canada? Answer. To do her PhD. Question 2. What was she doing in the vacations? Answer. Doing Padyatras and spreading the message of the Chipko movement. Question 3. What is the Chipko movement? Answer. It is a protest against cutting down the trees. The special feature of this is women hugging the trees to protect them from being cut down. Question 4. What are the effects of deforestation? Answer. Deforestation results in soil erosion, floods and scarcity of food and water. Question 5. Who is the woman mentioned in the lesson who opposed her husband's effort to cut the trees down? Answer. Bachni Devi. Question 6. By whom was the Earth University inspired? Answer. Rabindranath Tagore.